Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Pam is in the garden. Hi, I'm Pam, and today I'm going to be showing you how I revitalize or refresh my grow bags. Now I do this step for my grow bags as well as for my raised beds because they've sat over the wintertime and all the good stuff has depleted out, and so it's no longer there. So now I have to refresh it. Now with the raised beds like I have over here, I just add compost and a little bit of perlite. If I can get you there. Don't mind my makeshift watering system. Hey, it works for me. But mostly compost. I've had these beds for over 5 years now, so they're pretty much pretty good, organic. Yeah, it's a lot of organic matter in there. So I just do a little top dressing basically with compost and some perlite and some fertilizer and a couple of other items I put in there. I call it my secret gardening recipe. But yeah, so for the containers here, these two, they've been sitting over the winter time, and also when I set this system up, it was in the beginning of spring and I couldn't plant anything, but I just set it up. So it's been raining, spring rain. Not that I mind, that's what it's for. But now our last frost date was May 15th. I know today is the 25th, and but I usually wait a couple of weeks after the last frost date because I live here in zone 6 in Lower East Michigan, and Michigan is notorious for switching up. It could be 100 degrees today and 20 below the next day. So my main concern, two things. My main concern before I started planting out was the nighttime temperatures, which are holding 55 and up. And also the vegetables that I'm planting out are summer vegetables. So they needed to be a transition from coming from in the house to outside. So I've had them outside overnight, really, for the past week. So they're ready to be planted out because they've outgrown their seed starting cups. And I'm ready too. So for my mix, I'm just going to explain a little bit that I use Promax Premium Moisture Potting Mix. It's very lightweight, is a very good filler to fill up the bags as well. I have some perlite down in there. I also use mushroom compost. I love that stuff. I have my own compost, but I don't produce a lot of it to do what I need to do in the garden. And as you can see, it's very light. I have some perlite in there, and again some garden seasonings that I've been using for the past 3 years, and it seems to work for me. So let's get on with the show. Isn't that flower pretty? I wanted to incorporate a lot of color besides marigolds in my garden this year. So I got that at a local box store. I had to really make sure that it was a full sun because I'm trying to beat the sun now. But it's very, very pretty. But anyway, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put this camera here. So the first thing I do is go through here, see if there's any debris or roots and things I need to take out. When I grew in these last year, I didn't have any problems out of here. I had peppers in here and they were gorgeous. So this year I'm putting some celery. That's why you got to go through the pots. But like I said, I didn't have any issues, so I'm pretty confident no diseases or anything or I had from last year are going to be left over here. Seem to be clear roots, still light and fluffy, but there's no nutrients, nothing in here. So loosen up the dirt, get down in there real good, and I'm going to go and get my secret sauce. I have to make large batches of this. So this is a 2.5 quart measuring cup. It's a painter's cup, but I like it. So I just dump that in there and get both hands in there because I want to get it worked down. Not all the way down, but work down at least the first 10 inches. Working in there real good. Because like I said, I'm going to be planting some celery in here as well as a couple of other things in this same bag. So I need all that goodness all through there. Now most people, when they refresh their bags or garden, raised beds or in the ground or whatever, they'll dig a hole and then put the fertilizer and everything in there. That's fine if you're only planting one plant in here and immediately. But seeing that I'm going to be companion planting or intercropping, however you want to do it, I'll be planting several other things on the outside, and the star of the show, which would be celery, will be in the middle. So I'll be planting other things around it, maximizing my space, adding more food to my table, and watching the celery will be the star of the show, so it's going to grow tall. But what I'm going to be putting around it is like some bush beans or some onions or something, and they will be on the outside of it by the time they get ready to harvest. They will already be done, and so there won't be any competing with height and sunlight. Also, bush beans have shallow roots, so it won't be fighting for root space, and that's how that goes. But I'm going to do it again just in case I went a little bit too fast for you. I got another bag here. And we're going to turn it around like that so you can see it. Yeah. So again, we're going to go through. My husband feeds the squirrels peanuts, and if I let this garden go, this whole garden will be a peanut field. So yeah. So like I said, no issues. I'm just loosening up the dirt, check and see if any roots left in here, and it looks like it's pretty clean. Although if it's some roots in there, that's fine. It's just going to break down and add nutrients to the current plant. So we got it pretty much loosening up. So and then I'm gonna add, hey spider, add my secret sauce, and I'm gonna work that in. First 10 inches, I'm not going all the way down. But like I said, I'll be planting 3 or 4 things in here, and everything needs nutrients. And there we go. Mr. Spider, you done been in here for a minute. Come on. There you go. Alrighty. Now it's ready to plant. And it doesn't take any time. I didn't empty out the dirt like some bags I do and some bags I don't. I left them in there. So next year I only empty them every 2 to 3 years. So next year I'll empty it out and add new or whatever. But I did this for all my bags. And as you can see, I have a lot of bags. Let's see. Yep. As well. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Put everything in. Like I said, I do just about the same thing in my raised beds. But I don't add the potting mix. I just add straight compost and then fertilizer and then a couple of other things. And it's ready to rock and roll. I have my drip hose there. And I really, really wanted to add some color this year in my beds and in my bags, because in the next 6 weeks everything over here is going to be green, green, green. So, and also I wanted to add some flowers that will draw the pollinators and the bees and the hoverflies and stuff, so they could pollinate, because that's what we need. We need those things to go from flower to flower. And this little raised bed right here is sweet banana peppers. And right over here is an eggplant, which I swear done doubled in size in 48 hours, but maybe it's just me. And then over here in this raised bed, I have some celery right here on the end, marigold, bush beans, and mixed chili peppers. And I also, on the edge along here, I also seeded some more bush beans, some yellow wax beans. So when those beans here are done, I have a new crop coming through. So that's what's going on in the garden, and that's what we're doing with these grow bags. So if you like this video and if it helped you out how to refresh your soil for your grow bags and raised beds, click like and share, and also hit that notification button so you know when I'm uploading videos. I got a bunch of them. That's all I did yesterday, trying to beat the heat and make videos for you guys. And happy gardening.